The sky turned a bruised purple. The wind howled like a banshee, and the waves crashed against the shore with a ferocity I'd never witnessed before. Most sensible people were long gone, huddled indoors. But I was out there, on the water, fishing. They called me crazy, said I was tempting fate, but the truth is, I was at peace. It had started innocently enough. A gentle breeze, a sun that warmed my face, the promise of a good catch. But the sea, as always, had other plans. The storm rolled in with a speed that defied logic, transforming the tranquil bay into a churning cauldron of fury. The small fishing boat I captained, the Sea Serpent, was tossed about like a toy. Each wave threatened to swallow us whole. Now, I understand what you might be thinking. Why? Why would anyone risk their life in such conditions? It's a fair question, one I've asked myself many times. The answer, however, is not as simple as you might think. It wasn't about the fish, though a good haul would certainly ease the burden of life. It wasn't about proving anything, or even a reckless disregard for my own safety. It was about something deeper, a connection to the sea that ran through my veins, a stubborn refusal to yield to the forces of nature, to surrender to fear. It was about the challenge, the thrill of pitting my skills and experience against the raw power of the ocean. Each time I faced down the storm, I felt more alive than ever. I remember one particular storm, a beast of a squall that nearly capsized the Sea Serpent. The rain was so thick I could barely see the bow of my boat. The wind ripped at my oilskins, threatening to tear them to shreds. I fought the helm with every ounce of strength, wrestling the boat through the waves. The fear was real, a cold knot in my stomach, but beneath it, a strange sense of calm. I knew I had to keep going. I had to keep fishing. Hours blurred into an eternity. The storm raged on, unrelenting, but I persevered, navigating by instinct, by the feel of the boat, by the faintest glimmer of hope. Then, as suddenly as it began, the storm began to abate. The clouds parted, revealing a sliver of blue sky. The wind died down, the waves calmed. I had survived. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and gold, I hauled in my lines. And there they were, the fish, glistening in the fading light. Not a huge catch, but enough. Enough to remind me why I do what I do. Enough to remind me of the resilience of the human spirit, the unyielding connection to the sea. That day, I learned a valuable lesson, that even in the face of the greatest storm, the refusal to stop, the unwavering pursuit of what you love, is the greatest victory of all.